WORLDVIEW introduces 13 daily habits that will make you smarter. Many people think that being smart means getting good grades and getting a degree. However, being smart means thinking critically and making decisions that work for you. Don't just memorize information or recite facts. It's about understanding how the world works and using that knowledge. You don't have to be a genius or spend hours in the library to get smarter. No matter your age or level of education, you can become smarter by following a few simple habits. Here are some of our favorites. Number 1. Ask questions, do not assume. This is a habit that applies to all aspects of life, from how we absorb new information to how we approach our relationships. Many people tend to take things at face value. They don't question things. They simply assume that if something is presented as fact by the media or trusted source, it must be true. Unfortunately, this can lead to poor decision making because you may miss information that could help you make better decisions. Don't assume. Make everything clear and always look from all sides before deciding. Number 2. Read what you want normally. Read is a great way to increase your knowledge. If you want to become smarter, you should definitely read every day. You should also consider reading things you won't normally read, even if they directly contradict your point of view. Reading something different than what you normally read, whether it's an article or a book, can be an enlightening experience, perhaps because it forces you to consider a different perspective. It will help broaden your horizons and challenge some of your ideas. Number 3. Diversify your day. Daily routines are wonderfully beneficial, but they can easily get stuck in a rut. You have to mix things up to be happy and productive, so you can always do new things and keep your brain active. Get off the autopilot. Take a different route home from work. Try a new dinner recipe, or take a walk outside instead of running on the treadmill. Introducing a little novelty into your daily life not only helps keep things fresh and interesting, but it also helps you become smarter and more creative. Number 4. Expose yourself to different worldviews. Smart people are curious. He interacts with different people and exposes him to as many cultures, places, and perspectives as possible. It's a great way to put your mind to work. Of course, it's also important to accept information from these sources. You may not agree with everything you hear or see, but keeping an open mind can help expand your understanding of the world around you. Number 5. Value learning new things. Learning something new every day, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, can have a big impact on your brain. Watch educational programs, listen to audiobooks and podcasts, and subscribe to thought-provoking newsletters. You can also make learning new words fun with the Word of the Day app. Number 6. Apply new knowledge. When you learn something new, don't waste it. What is the use of not applying what you have learned? Don't just learn for the sake of learning. Make sure it improves your life in some way. Whether it's nutrition or technology, when we take the time to learn something, we put that knowledge into practice. Number 7. Think of new ways of doing old things. Another way you can challenge your brain is to look at the things you do every day and think of ways to do them a little differently. Finding new ways to do things prevents boredom, helps keep your brain sharp and focused, and makes life more interesting and enjoyable. Use this habit to make the things you do often more efficient. You can also find a way to do it. Pack your lunch or fold your clothes. Number 8. Play games that make you think. To keep your mind sharp and occupied, do something you need to think about. Board games, card games, video games, and puzzles are good options. In fact, studies show that playing strategy-based games improves memory function, because you have to think on the spot, and by training your brain over time with this type of thought processes, It also improves your ability to deal with different scenarios in everyday life. Number 9. Increased mental strength. The more you try, the smarter you become. The key to this is to push yourself beyond what you think your limits are. Try to spend at least 30 minutes a day learning new skills or studying unfamiliar objects. You can also try to develop a different mindset by reading self-help books or listening to self-help broadcasts. By doing these things regularly, you keep building neural pathways in your brain that ultimately improve your ability to learn. Number 10. Start a productive hobby. Even when you are busy with work, it's important to have interests outside of work. Hobbies are not just a way to fill your free time. They are creative outlets that keep the brain busy and can even improve cognitive function. Whether it be writing, playing musical instruments, painting, knitting, woodworking, or gardening, hobbies are essential for mental health and a more balanced human being. Helps you learn the skill to become. It's also a great way to meet people with similar interests and helps you make new friends. Number 11. Hang out with someone smarter than you. This is a big deal. You tend to surround yourself with people who agree with you and who offer the same level of intelligence as you. But if you want your brain to evolve into something bigger and more complex, you need to learn from someone who can teach you something new or give you a different way of looking at a problem. Surrounding yourself with people who are smarter than you will challenge and inspire you. It forces you to think critically about your beliefs and actions, helping you to be more effective. Number 12. Get physical activity. You already know that exercise is one of the best things you can do for your body and brain. That's why it's so important to make physical activity a habit in your life. Exercise not only helps improve your overall health and well-being, it also improves blood flow to your brain. Consistent exercise also produces BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which aids in memory, learning, concentration, and comprehension. As an added bonus, it also promotes better sleep. Number 13. Schedule rest. If you want to be smart, it's important to take time to reflect on your day. A wise person learns from experience and avoids repeating the same mistakes. You can also look back at your day to find patterns that may be contributing to unhealthy habits and behaviors. This will help you feel confident and pay attention to how you think, act, and live. That's it. If you want to become smarter, try incorporating these habits into your life. If you have already done some of these things, keep up the good work. Remember, it's not about being perfect all the time. It's about making progress. Don't blame yourself too much when things don't go your way. Just keep learning and keep going. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. For more videos like this, click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.